Hey everyone, David Twyble here. Today I have another operational tip for you called Stay Off Those Brakes. So I want you to imagine that you're a passenger in an airliner and you're taxiing out for departure. Close your eyes and sit back in the seat. What will you feel? You'll feel the airplane as it moves through its taxi. Maybe you'll feel a slight sway to one side or a sway forward and backward as the airplane speeds up and slows down as it taxis. And if you did this across many flights, you would eventually learn patterns. You would feel what a good taxi feels like and what a choppy taxi feels like. And I would argue that one of the biggest factors involved in a smooth taxi is how a pilot is taught to use the brakes. So if you feel choppiness, that's usually brake input. If you feel smoothness, you're feeling the pilot using the airplane without the brakes and gliding smoothly around turns and taxiing slowly. And so you might ask, are you taxiing with the brakes on? Are you riding the brakes as you taxi out to the run-up area? Hopefully not, right? Because despite what you might think, it's not brakes or speed. Some people think that the only way to keep the airplane from getting too fast is to ride the brakes. And in some airplanes, that is true. But in most airplanes, if you pull that throttle back and the engine's happy running slow, you can taxi just fine without riding the brakes. So the next time you're out, slide those feet down off the brakes and onto the bottoms of the pedals, pull the power back, and just let the airplane coast. Next week, we'll talk about how to make smooth turns without the brakes if you don't have, or if you do have nose wheel steering, but that's a topic for next week. So remember, don't do the run-up until you get to the run-up area. What do I mean by that? Don't ride the brakes with lots of high power. Keep the power back, stay off the brakes, and make a nice smooth taxi that if you were the passenger in the back would feel smooth and comfortable. So until next week, fly safe.